At Fantastical Adventures, we use fantasy-based role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons in order to help kids grow their imagination, critical thinking, and social skills. In Dungeons & Dragons, players take on the roles of courageous knights, powerful wizards, and sneaky rogues. Unlike other games where the rules largely determine the story, in Dungeons & Dragons the game is only bound by the players' imaginations. It's this interactive nature of the game that makes it so beneficial. Kids must engage, negotiate, and coordinate with the other players as they make their way through the adventure provided by our camp counselors, who are trained, expert-level dungeon masters. In a world dominated by video games, the internet, and television, it's this real-world connection that makes Dungeons & Dragons such a fantastic choice for kids today. Kids get to unplug. No computers are used during the game. Everything happens in person.
My daughter Veronica has been playing D&D for 4 or 5 years. Probably about a year ago, she started acting as the dungeon master in her group, which took a somewhat shy child and brought her out of her shell because she was now in control. She was leading this group on this adventure. I don't think she's ever had a bad day at D&D.
The boys have been playing Dungeons & Dragons for a couple of years now. I'll drop the boys off in the morning, and then when I pick them up in the evening, the ride home in the car is always super exciting. It's always an incredible day that they had. They talk about it for days before, they talk about it for days afterwards, and it's always a matter of, what's going to happen in the next adventure ahead.
Our son, Mateo, this year is homeschooling, and we've decided that it's really important for him to continue his connections with his friends, and D&D is a great way for that to occur in a real-time way, as opposed to being through technology or through social media. This is a real connection that he has.
At the end of the day, kids walk away from the Fantastical Adventures camp having learned how to play the game, made connections with similar-aged peers who live nearby in order to encourage ongoing play, develop a new hobby, and most importantly, have a great time.